What's up, YouTube? This is Morgan Sheen, back with another video. What I'm essentially going to tell you is the basic advice that everyone's been telling you after this whole time. Knowledge. Knowledge is power, knowledge is key. But you know how it really fucks you up with knowledge? Eventually you stuff yourself with so much knowledge in your brain that you can't even decide what to do anymore. It's, I would call this the epidemic of just fucking up in general by consuming too much knowledge. Because it essentially comes down to the nerd who consumes so much knowledge that he can't even do anything right, and he tries to overanalyze and typical the situation. I mean, overanalyze and critically analyze the situation, which, you know, we've all done that in the past. Like, for example, I approach problems with like, okay, this and that, instead of just doing the action, right? And so it comes to a point where there's other people who have the discipline and more of the attitude of like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to learn through this, and I'm going to be the best at it, and etc., right? And so when you combine intelligence and attitude, it brings you to a whole nother level, which is something that, dude, it's just like, I can't even articulate and put this into words. And this is such a fucking important lesson, dude. You're consuming too much knowledge on the thing when you could be in that field getting experience, right? And obviously knowledge comes and is important. Like, I mean, knowledge and taking in information is important, but there has to come, as soon as when you absorb it, you have to actually apply it, right? If something is dangerous, or I mean, if something is, you know, there and it's not going to kill you, then do it, right? You're not, I have to say this again. There's nothing holding you back from being who you want to be. It's so fucking interesting. There's literally nothing holding you back, only yourself and your own psychological bias and just everything, right? Your own bias wants you to survive. And so you've evolved into this current self that's addicted to quick dopamine and, you know, jerking off and smoking and all that. Dude, there's nothing holding you back from success. And when you're doing that process of resistance, I mean, when you get resistance within you and you start feeling doubtful, anxiety, you're wondering, oh, is this even going to work? Dude, it's going to work. I believe in you, dude. I have faith. It's going to fucking work, dude, okay? I believe all you guys, all right? I might get kicked out in a couple months because I'm turning 18, but I'm going to make something happen. So whoever's watching this, I love you guys.